We are going to discuss your worksheet number 23. Now in this worksheet we are going to discuss about digestion, or you can say nutrition. So digestion in human beings is taking place in different steps, or you can say we will discuss in the every organ of your digestive system. So first we will talk of mouth. Actually mouth is the part where the churning and digestion first step starts. Now food starts digesting in mouth by breaking down into the simpler molecule, but here you remember that the carbohydrate digestion also start with the help of salivary amylase that break down starch into a simple sugar thing, which is a complex sugar to a simple sugar. If you go deep inside it, the polysaccharide sugar is converted to the disaccharide sugar. So this part is taking place in your mouth with the help of teeth, tongue and the salivary glands. Second part is esophagus. The food now moves along the food pipe with the help of peristaltic movement, and this part is this one. So what is peristaltic movement? If it is like this is your esophagus, and this part is actually the food which we have just eaten and swallowed. Now the upper part of this esophagus, it is a muscular organ, will start contracting and lower part will start expanding. So this contraction on the upper part will help this food to move downwards because of the applied force on the downward sides, and this lower relaxation part helps the easy movement of this part. So this food will go from mouth to stomach, and this movement is known as peristaltic movement. Why? That's why it is called rhythmic contraction of muscles. Next we come to the stomach. Now actually stomach is a J-shaped organ. You can see from the picture also what is happening in the stomach. In the stomach you can see it is a J-shaped organ. First thing is HCl is released. This HCl is released by the gastric glands which are present in our stomach. So this gastric gland is releasing HCl to make the environment acidic, which is very much essential for two reasons. First is this acidic environment kills the germs which is coming in your food which you have eaten. Second, it is making the inside environment of your stomach as acidic, which help in the enzyme pepsin to work. So these are the two functions, and this acidic medium facilitate the action of this enzyme pepsin also. Now the question comes, if such a strong acid is released in stomach, how the walls of the stomach remains intact? So a mucus is released by this gastric gland which forms inside a layer. Inside walls of your stomach, a layer is formed by mucus which protect the inner lining of your stomach. Okay. Next is we talk of small intestine. Now the small intestine, actually name is small intestine, but when we expand it, it may be in meters. It is more bigger than the large intestine. So this is the main part where whole digestion completion stage takes place. Actually food will reach from stomach to small intestine, but before the food reaches small intestine, it is again changed to basic medium. So how it is changed to basic medium? It will be changed to basic medium with the help of bile juice. And who is secreting this bile juice? This bile juice is secreted by your gland which is known as liver. So this bile juice is having two functions. One is converting the environment to basic medium again, and second, it will break down large fat globules. Suppose this is a large fat globule, so this bile juice will break it down like a big stone is there, and we hammer it and it breaks down to smaller pieces. This much is done by the bile juice, converting large fat globules to the small fat globules. Okay, so that the enzyme can easily act on these. Now the different enzymes which are released in this small intestine are known by the name pancreatic enzymes, and it includes trypsin and lipase. The function of this trypsin is the digestion of proteins. Actually the protein digestion starts in your stomach, but it completes in the small intestine. Likewise lipase breaks these small globules into the further. So this is how the complete digestion takes place, and the enzymes which finally convert protein into amino acids, complex carbohydrate into glucose, fat into fatty acid and glycerol, and this digested food, now when the food is completely digested, is taken to the different parts of the cell with the help of finger like projection. These finger like projection are actually, if this is the outer lining of your small intestine, then the inner lining is having such finger like projections. So these finger like projection are richly supplied with the blood vessels, and they absorb this digested food and send it to the every part of your body. So this is how the food is reaching to the different parts of your body. Next is large intestine. Now the food which has been undigested and is sent to the large intestine, where villi are present and which will absorb the excess of water from this. The rest of the material is removed from the body via the NS as a waste material. So this is how the complete digestion of your food takes place in body. Next is, you can see the picture, complete picture of your human digestive system. This is the question, fifth question of your worksheet also, and these are the different enzymes. So mouth, the enzyme which is released is known as salivary amylase. What is this doing? Converting starch to sugar. Stomach, you can say pepsin, which is breaking down protein to simpler forms, and this pancreas, two enzymes are given, and they are doing what? They are converting trypsin, converting protein to simpler forms, and lipase converting fat to simpler forms. Okay, next is the question answers. Name any one enzyme present in our small intestine and write its function. So the pancreas secrete the enzyme, you can see, actually this slide has some problem, you can see from the that also the pancreas secretes a pancreatic juice which is having different enzyme trypsin and lipase, which help in digestion of protein, and lipase help in the breaking down of emulsified fat. What is meant by peristaltic movement? So this peristaltic movement is the movement of food from mouth to stomach through esophagus by contraction and relaxation of muscles. Third is, what is the role of acid in our? Acid kills harmful microbes present in the food and makes stomach environment acidic for the functioning of pepsin enzyme. And fourth one is, how is small intestine designed to absorb digested food? So the small intestine is having finger like projection called villi, which are richly supplied with blood vessels and help in absorption of digested food. And fifth question is, you have to draw the diagram. So these questions are very simple, you can easily do them by seeing from the slide also and from the your worksheet also. Thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe.